Okay, so I'm very much surprised that this one's actually closed. We had too many victims in a row that were, you know, naked. See, she's wearing clothes. I was concerned with, you know, more nudity.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Well, this is something to go off of.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Yeah, it's funny, those footsteps were actually floating above the surface. See that?
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
There's a shiny thing right here. See that? Money.
Not sure this means much.
Well, it is. Pocket that. Or can't you just pocket it?
Goddamn captain said he needs the paper.
Does our guy know anything? Old cigarette. Nah, that doesn't tell us much. Yeah, we don't got much information on this one. I guess we could start by just hitting up the laundromat. Okay, what's going on here? We're bringing up a witness.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Suspicious persons.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Okay, I believe it.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course, anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Why are there so many cars up here? There's a lot of cars up here. Okay, they're leaving. And of course, so are we. Oh wait, we need to use the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
We're gonna look silly.
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Does he have a problem with the coroner, man? Blame the coroner. It wasn't me. Okay, we're going to the laundromat now.
No message. Excuse me? There's no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Maniac, maniac. Okay, we're at the laundromat. 12:34 p.m. It's a dark, gloomy day in Los Angeles.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
The what? It's entertaining enough, just like watching them spin.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
I already forgot the number.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
It was 6-3 ending with, right? 6-3. Yeah, one green silk dress right here. Miss T. Tarleton.
Mrs. T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Gotta tell you, I really don't want to go to the hobo camp. Yeah, I guess I could have used the laundromat's phone. I can't use it now, though. Yeah, I don't want to go to the hobo camp. I'm just gonna go to the house instead.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detection?
Jesus, Phelps! Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Our house is right in the strike zone. Hey, 12:45 p.m. What's going on with the boat and the blinking light? See that? That's supposed to draw our attention. I believe it is. There's some rope.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Yeah. So that blinking light was helping. Open up, damn it.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Yeah, we sure do.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bum think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
To check if she was a regular.
Okay, I think matchbookses are down. Yeah, that's right. Matchbookses. That's a word. Oh, matchbooks.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Because it fell over?
Optimistic, Cole.
That candy?
Seems irrelevant.
A little bit of jewelry. Boat model. I don't see how that's evidence. I mean, he's got a boat.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Another bag. Pop that open.
So she went out without her handbag?
Suspicious.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Let's look at that ID.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
So she was 37. Oh, 36. Almost, see? Okay, we're getting back to the boots. Size 8s. Yeah.
See if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
And a wet shirt.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
He probably is going to say he was looking for her, but who knows?
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Probably nothing.
I can't read that. Starts this Saturday. Something food only, needy, holding. It's too small. I can't read that. Is that the same matchbook?
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Yeah, that's definitely where we gotta go.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks.
Okay, let's shake him down.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Well, he's quite a bit older than his wife. 10 years older than her? Wow.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
You know, the real problem with that is, like, no matter who they are, everybody says that, oh, they're so nice, they're so full of life, even if they're like a major a-hole, which oftentimes they were.
Did you kill your wife?
Oh my God. No. I didn't kill my wife. And fuck you for suggesting it.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Just no.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Literally everything's doubt.
In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish, Lars.
And you're the perfect husband, I suppose.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Baron's bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Okay, now we go to the hobo camp. What's he doing in there?
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, I guess we ought. If we survive this, it's gonna be a mess.
Okay, well that guy's hurt.
Cole!
Most informative. Thank you.
Yeah, I should probably start having the other guy drive, but we can't get dispatch calls if he drives. Okay, that pole was solid. No, don't kill the hot dog cart. Hobo camp.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the other lead. These guys can wait.
We accidentally found that place when we crashed into it that one time.
That's the cop. What I miss?
Are you drunk, mister, or are you just cracked?
Amazing, it's not even touching his lips and somehow he's able to play it.
Phelps, leave him be.
Wish I could afford that.
Okay, maybe this guy isn't here right now. Okay, we'll go to the bar now. I'm not sure how I didn't see that parked car. Is that the same pole from before? I hit the same pole twice.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill.
I'm on it.
313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
I'm on my way. Officer responding. It's kind of funny that I played 2 games capped at 720 in a row. Now yes, the recordings are at 720. My computer cannot handle 1080. Don't ask, I tried multiple times.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
As soon as I figure out how to get over there. Oh yeah, okay, this looks good. Okay, where the fuck did it go? I think this is the second time this has happened. I'm approaching the damn thing and then it just vanishes for some reason.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313
Okay, it's back, I guess.
313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Back here?
Officer needs help. 415 shots fired.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
Is that the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. 2 old lovebirds just moved in together. They had a falling out and chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
Get the bastard. Officer down.
How do I... Without just killing them, how do I subdue them? That's not what I wanted to do.
Cease and desist.
I mean, we could just do what we usually do and just storm the place and shoot him in the face.
Stay down.
Or the penis. Well, he just killed 3 cops. He deserves being shot. And call the coroner.
No siren, Phelps? This some form of stealth attack?
I don't want the siren because it's loud and annoying.
You're a different man in front of the captain.
That's kind of cool how we kind of like slid down the hill that way.
Mac, you're gonna kill us!
We're not dead yet. Well, this time, actually. Okay, Baron's Bar, a little bit later. Okay, let's go in.
Gents, drink. Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers.
The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Okay, here we go.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Now, what do the husbands say?
That's a lie. You kept her here until past closing.
Say what? I'd like to see you go ahead and...
Oh wait, hold on. Do I have anything that'll actually say that? I don't see how that would work.
Don't ask, you never find out.
We don't have time for you to be making guesses. What time was it exactly?
Give me a break. I don't remember it to the second.
Oh well, maybe I don't know shit.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Okay, that might be the truth.
You've never served him.
Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door.
Okay, well that sucks.
That's the guy, sir. We need information, not cute answers and delaying tactics.
I do my best, goddammit. What do you want from a guy?
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, please. This won't take a second. We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
God damn it all, I spent the
LAPD! What are you running from, sir?
There he is! See him? Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
Okay.
Is this real?
I'd rather chase him than
Thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
No, we just got caught up on some trees.
You gotta get me closer.
Son of a bitch. This car doesn't turn very well. Okay, what the fuck is happening?
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
I think he rolled it.
All right, we got it. I've had enough.
Give it up, LAPD! Name.
Richard Bates. What is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly, why did you run?
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
Contact with victim.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come? Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Well, it says we need to make a phone call, so I will. You know, it's funny. One side looks like the police call box, and the other one looks like the fire call box.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages for me?
Just a second. You have one new message from Lieutenant Fleischer. Bartender Benny Clough reports victim Teresa Terrelson last seen entering the yellow cab number 3591.
Can you have an APB put out on that vehicle? We'll need all sightings relayed to car 11K.
Sure, Detective. All radio dispatched now.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside.
Why is it zooming in?
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks for your help.
This is an odd looking car.
Out of the car! Police!
Okay, time to go.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Let's go with that car.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
He might, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Just go easy, Phelps.
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Sounds like it's moving, maybe?
Where's that cab got to now?
Oh, that was weird.
Watch it, will you?
Further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitmer. KGPL clear.
I found it. I crashed right into it.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor. He was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Okay, we're just gonna let him be. I want to just crash into him again. Okay, now the police station. Which is a destination we have to go to a lot.
Hey, come on!
Every time the radio makes noise like that, I'm expecting a call to come in, but it never does. Oh, Lord.
It's against the rules to drive like this without a siren.
Okay, you want the siren? Too bad I'm not doing it.
Breathe, now. Breathe, damn it.
Thanks for the tip.
That's what you say to somebody when you're doing CPR, not criticizing their driving. Live, breathe, damn it. See? Okay, I'm tired of these roads that just go to freaking nothing. Like walls and staircases. We have a hit and run driver right in front of the station. Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
This guy's got a screw loose. He's in interview too.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Okay, that's because that's interview room 1. Okay, well, I lost track of where interview room 2 is. Over here.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
I can't remember if they said. I'm just gonna go ahead and doubt.
You tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
I'm just gonna keep doubting.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Now that much is true, because she got off the bus and was looking, and then somebody clubbed her in the head. At least I think that was the current case, right?
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
Tell the truth, Jessup. You were running out of time. You wanted to get laid and Teresa wouldn't come across. It made you crazy, so you strangled her with a piece of rope.
For Christ's sake, that's not true. I felt sorry for her. What proof do you have that I strangled her?
Nothing?
Sorry. My mistake.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
Oh, good
We're
purse.
holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Okay, we gotta hit the bus depot.
And one on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K committed.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car gate was breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Carrollson picked up?
11K, roger.
Okay. Ever since that one thing where we were too late to do that, I'm concerned about time-sensitive locations.
Whoa there!
Yeah, the car pops up into the air quite often. Do you see that? Yeah, the car is sounding not good. It's still going in a straight line. Seems a bit slower now, though.
Give me a break!
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so we're gonna go into the bus depot, see what's what.
That's the guy from the paper.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7th floor.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
I need to run the loop.
I don't know what we're looking at here. They're saying it does this whole loop every hour. Wow.
No, we're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Plus, we could drive in reverse order and catch him.
Hey, buddy. Drop something?
Really big interior for like just being here for 10 seconds. Oh, did it highlight the route red on the map? Look at that. There's a red line on the map. You are good. Thanks, game. Okay, so I think it was going this order. Why is there a gun there? A crime scene. Okay, so I'm gonna go in reverse order and just drive the loop. Damn it, partner, get in here. Not gonna tell you twice.
All American 7-4, let's go get him. This could be a long trip,
or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some leg work.
Cheat.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
That's like commentary on their own game.
Whoa there!
Okay, I'm following the route.
Calm down.
Okay, there's a red thingy. We found the bus. There it is.
There's the bus. Cole, turn on the siren and pull her over. That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Nah, this is good. How I did it was the superior way.
Kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD.
You just hit a police car.
A murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Okay, well that rules out the sailor.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
It's gonna be like the first case where it actually takes more than an hour. Super busy intersection. Oh. Oh. Thread the needle.
Cole, come on!
I don't want to lay off the throttle, come on. Okay, the car is broken. Still going for it, but it's broken for sure. We're overshooting it because of the stupid tunnel.
Hey!
Okay, it's still going for it. Okay, it's done for.
LAPD, police emergency.
Kind of funny how many people are cruising around in late model cars. Okay, 4:27 p.m.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry. How do we do that?
Buckshot, keep down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it.
I really don't like the boxing mechanic. Okay, I'm hitting the button to punch.
Buckshot should keep him down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it.
Your disciples know what you did last night?
Filthy hands off me, you bum. You're doing them a favor, partner.
Yeah, it takes way too many X button strikes to get them.
Name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Well, this newspaper wasn't here last time.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. It's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts. and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
It's like the first one, not showing the Fontaine guy.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that little purse thingy wasn't there before, right? Crystal Ballroom.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
And rope. With blood on it. So...
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Okay, we'll drive away, wait for the autosave, and then we're done with the part.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession and we can charge the bum with murder.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do the last part of this next time.
Gently.
So yeah, you come back tomorrow. We're gonna... It's gotta be the bomb. There's way too much evidence against him. And that's how we end the part. I'll see you tomorrow.